Hello and Absolute Total Alliance. Welcome to another video. In this video today we would love to teach you how to print ISK in EVE Online. Before we proceed, please like, subscribe, comment on our videos, it helps us a ton. Without further ado, let's dive deep in money printing tricks. So first thing we need to do is we need to sign for factional warfare. How is that going to happen? It's going to be here on the top right side of the station functions. It's going to be a factional warfare. As I'm already enlisting factional warfare, I cannot really show the whole process, but once you click it, you're going to have to choose between Empire and Pirates. You're going to choose Empire. Then on the top is going to be a Mara, and on the bottom then it's going to be enlist me. Once you enlist in factional warfare, you can retire at any point, but if you retire, you're going to have a time over 24 hours that you cannot re-enlist in factional warfare. What we need to do, gentlemen, is if you have a character that you don't use at the moment but is Omega, or even if it's Alpha, this event is Alpha friendly, Omega friendly. As long as you have a spare computer or multiple spare computers, you can do that. I love to call AFK mining, because it's not even mining. You don't even have to switch rocks, as there is no rocks. Every 10-15 minutes you literally get paid if you're not getting blown up, but even if you get blown up, that's all right. The ships we're going to be using are so cheap, and it's part of the calculations. So let's explain what it's all about. We're going to do Defenseplexing, which we're going to come inside the sites. If it's a scout or small, it's going to be 10 minutes. If it's a medium or large, it's going to be 15 minutes. We go inside, they're going to be NPC. It's going to look right, but don't attack it. That's our NPC. The timer in that side is going to start ticking for this. It could be 10 minutes, it could be 15 minutes, depending on the size of the side. So you come inside, you wait for that timer, and you're gonna get paid loyalty points. The scout and the small is gonna be roughly between 5 and 7,000 loyalty points. The medium and the large depends on the system and what is the system's advantages. It varies between 8, 10 to up to 15,000 loyalty points. So that is literally up to 15 millions. What we need to do, gentlemen, is we need to go research what is going to be the cheapest ship on the market. I have researched at the moment that the cheapest ship that I can get for the reasonable price is going to be the Incursus, and I have already made myself a fittings that is extremely cheap, which is pretty much one gun for inertial stabilizer in case I decide to run away, and just a little bit of charges. We don't need to fit it completely, it doesn't really matter. On estimate is going to give us 240,000, but it's actually a little bit more than that. If we try to buy everything, it's going to be about 400,000 ISK. Okay, so we're just going to buy everything. We're just going to modify it, and we're just going to modify it. Once we modify it, we're just gonna enter in that ship, which I don't know which one it is. It probably is this one. And now what we need to do, gentlemen, is gonna be right click on our ship, insure, yes, currently applying. Okay, so this is insure ship. I need to enter the other ship. Okay, so we need to go to platinum, and we're gonna insure the ship, gentlemen. Why is that? We need to just do it again. Oh no, so it's gonna be insurer, and we need to go platinum. So why do we need to insure it, gentlemen? Is because we're gonna pay additional 50,000 ESK, 51,000 ESK, but we're gonna get 151,000 ESK. So by my calculation, that's 120,000 ESK profit if you get blown up. Our ship is roughly 400,000 minus 120,000. We're talking about 280,000 ESK. So basically, if we go inside and we stay 10 minutes, we have a chance of earning 5 million ISK for the scout, or lose a 280,000 ISK every 10 minutes. Once we complete one site, it's literally gonna pay 20 of our ships. So one complete site pay for 20 ships. They will not kill you every time, they will kill you once every 2 or 3 complete sides, so you can understand now how does that work. Basically, you're still gonna be on profit no matter how many times you die. So we have already insured our ship, so next thing is gonna be here on the agency. We're gonna get agency, then gonna go encounters. On the encounters, you're gonna click here on the factional warfare. On the factional warfare, systems. And now we're gonna choose Amar Empire because we would like to do Defenseplexing as we are Amarians, and we're gonna do we're gonna fight for Amar. So Amar, any destination is gonna be a front line. Front line is dangerous. It's the place that the enemy are gonna be going to convert the systems. If you want to do frontline, it's going to pay more. If you want more security and die less, you can do the command operations. There is almost nothing happening in this system, to be completely honest with you, but the payout is way less, probably twice as less as we already mentioned earlier. So I will prefer a frontline, and for example, let's choose that system. We're just gonna just right click, set destination. We're gonna go to that system or any of the other system. So what's gonna happen when we go there, gentlemen, is we're gonna enter of any of those sites that they're already there. So let's see what is in the sites. So we have a medium advanced 5, which is very good because it's advanced. We have medium, we have large, we have small, and a scout. So basically the best payout here is probably gonna be large 5, and then it's gonna be medium advanced 5, medium advanced 1. They're gonna be small advanced 5, small advanced 1, and a scout. I recommend that you start from the biggest ones. Usually when you do offense plexing, you cannot do that with frigates because you need to destroy the NPC, which is difficult. But now as the NPC is ours, you don't have to attack the NPC, you just slide inside the side and the timer is ticking. So let's quickly go there and show you how the timer is ticking, so you will know what needs to be done. If you have a multiple computers, this is alpha friendly, this is omega friendly activity. You don't need to have much skills. As long as you can fly a frigate, you can do that. As long as you have enough standing to join the factional warfare, you can do that. It's extremely easy, and it's going to generate you passive income because, as I mentioned earlier, this is like a AFK mining. But you don't have to switch the rocks, and you don't care about the cargo, as you're gonna just get a loyalty points you can exchange whenever you want, whenever you feel like you would like to exchange them. We have a video in our library how to exchange loyalty points, and we can give you a link and location for our factional warfare. We're gonna try to get there as fast as we can. I'm pretty sure that you can find even cheaper variants, or maybe deliver yourself some from somewhere else, or it doesn't need to be completely this one. I'm pretty sure that there may be some even cheaper variants out there. I just found out and it was a reasonable price. I have not dived deep to try to find the cheapest of them. I just try to find something that is extremely reasonable, and 280,000 ISK for the ship if it gets blown up. It's pretty reasonable. We're almost there. Okay, that's gonna be water. So what we need to do here is gonna be a scanners, you need to go to prop scanner. You need to have your prop scanner so you can see the site. And we have arrived in our destination. Of course, it doesn't need to be Huola because Huola is a dangerous place. So we have a large pipe. There is one enemy in the system. He's a known hunter. He's gonna try to kill you. I have encountered that person multiple times. We're gonna discount. We're gonna see that he's gonna be a Federation Navy comment. As I mentioned earlier, he's probably gonna try to catch us. You can keep that on a different monitor, and you can avoid being caught, as I do. Usually I have multiple monitors, and I'm gonna keep that on my other monitor, and I will try to avoid being caught every time. But sometimes it's just unavoidable. Sometimes you just go away from the computer and they can kill you. But as I mentioned earlier, complete one side and you get the reward. As you can see, that there were going to be there was already something happening here. Someone died. 15 minutes on the timer. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold Q for cubic, and I'm just gonna move a little bit away. You see that red line here? This is the maximum you can go away from the center, as otherwise you will not get paid if you cross that line. Not the red one, the green one, sorry. It's gonna be the green light. The red light is going to be your maximum targeting range. Right, so we're moving away from the beacon because this is why they spawn. This is why they land when they, slide in. So we're just moving away from there in the positive direction. So when they come, we're going to have plenty of room and plenty of time for us to try to escape. We don't have any proportion or anything. You can keep an eye on discount on 0.1, 360 degrees if you would like, or just literally, as I mentioned, just keep it on your separate monitor, and if anything comes in, you just walk to your save locations. And this is how you generate money. This is how you print money, gentlemen. Exchange the loyalty point later. I have managed to made about 5 million loyalty points in a matter of 2 weeks across 2 characters, AFK. I think that 5 billions for 2 weeks across 2 AFK characters is a very good profit. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and fly safe. Thank you. Hello gentlemen, we are fast forward to the last seconds. I would like you to see how much loyalty points that's gonna be. Thank you so much for watching to the very end. We're gonna place that at the very end of the video, and it's gonna be additional 9 seconds. I had to run away from here once. They tried to chase me. As I told you, I'm gonna be watching it, so they didn't manage to kill me. So that's gonna be 8,000 loyalty points, which is gonna be roughly about 8 million ISK. 8 million ISK. That's 30 ships ish. 20, 30 no, it's gonna be 30 ships. Yeah, we're talking about 30 ships, so that literally pay for us dying 30 times. Thank you so much for watching one more time. Fly safe.